children. How are you today? How's every little thing? I'm a minute or two late because I made the fool-ass mistake of seeing if I could tinker with some settings or something before I started. Dumb mistake. Don't know why I thought that would work. Now let's see, what's it say here? Drop frame 0 so far, that's nice to see. Let's watch that just, I don't know, go batshit for reasons best known to possibly only the moon. Yep, it's November. Another year comfortably wasted. Okay. No time like the present. Why would we start at 2? No, okay, there we are. You know, it's funny, and there's no good reason to think it, but I thought that maybe Caveman volleyball would be somehow related to Caveman Olympics, and it's not. I think it's Taiwanese. Why cavemen? I like how the sun's also a caveman. I do appreciate the sort of the wackadoo creativity that goes into, you know, like I feel like if I was picking caveman volleyball, like I'd have to feel like there was some kind of relationship. You know, otherwise why caveman? You know? Is it working? Is the stream working? There are just times when it feels like it isn't. Okay. Drop frame 0. Yeah, okay, so drop frames yesterday was like 60%. And now it's like suspiciously low. Alright, something with my chat or something just deciding to not update. I don't know why. I don't know what I do to bring this down upon myself. Alright. Let's rock and or roll. Jack home. Pick your color. Oh, okay. Game focus is on. Oh. Okay, I think that was some kind of copy protection. Okay. Yeah. I just have no way of, like, just the... I mean, I'm pretty sure that's, like, Chinese. I feel like this is Taiwanese, because I think that's classical Chinese, and I think the Taiwanese stuck with that. But I just love, like, I mean, I don't think that's meant to be lips, but it looks like lips. So is that, like, lips cup? It is, it's the teams. Got some controller. Alright, nothing there either. Okie dokie. Huh, okay. Oh. Okay. So the problem with trying to figure out buttons when you're doing shit is, you know, what the fuck? Okay, I have a button that appears to make me dance like a bee, but the ball is like... Alright, why am I not, like, moving my cunts? I expect at least that. Okay, so fire, that's not doing anything. fire in a direction is not doing anything. I don't know how that happened. Like, I don't know if it was just time. Okay, there's... I swear to God, it is like consulting the fucking runes to get something to occur. It is... Sometimes I push buttons, nothing happens. I don't... Okay, there's... Okay, alright, look, fuck this. What? You're on the fucking edge, Caveman, volleyball. You're on the fucking edge. Because I feel like something should be working, because occasionally something was working. But it could have just been some timey thing happening, and me not being aware of it. I think I'll let that one slide for a bit, because I figure I could probably work it out. Fucking on the edge, though. I mean, honestly, I'm just curious to see the rest of the art. Because... boy. Text adventures. It's like a less fun book. You know what sucks about books? Being taken on a journey by somebody else. Let's fix that. Oh boy, sound effects. House for sound effects. And I get the long, slow fart version of the THX ad. I have selected you from thousands to leave the land of the gods and become mortal on earth. What name shall you be known by? Wiggins. Does your history exist on disk? No. I am without history. Alright. 0 intelligence, maximum charisma. Very little strength. Yep, okay. I'm okay with my inability to no, there we go, leave here. I'm just gonna be a himbo. I just want to be a the brain of a Labrador, and everyone just smiles and rubs me. Ah, Christ. It's all they could do. They couldn't make a fun game until, like, you know, the mid-80s. I suppose, because there's fucking NES and shit. Like, because very few Atari 2600 games have aged well. There are Atari people who will say otherwise. They're insane. Oh, the cabins. Duh. Oh man, this was made in 2020. Oh god. Everything's gotta be about caves. It's like when you see those party buses driving around town. Like, I'm guessing that they have those in most cities because it's stupid. But like, you know, it's like it's kind of like just a club, but on a bus, and you can rent it. And I just don't know what's supposed to be the fun part of that, you know? 100 years ago, Excellent. Just look at this. Ook. I know it said something, but I just don't care. Like, I don't wanna have to... So it's meant to be a club hop. Okay, that makes more sense. God, that must be fucking terrible. None of the places I ever worked at had to deal with that, which is nice. Because, Christ, if I was standing there and I saw, like, just a busload of already wankered office types roll up on my fucking, I would, you've no idea. The worst fucking ones are the fucking office dwellers that don't, you know, drink every day. The fucking Christmas parties, man. Because they're allowed to do whatever they want because it's a Christmas party, and they don't drink, so they don't realize how fucking wanker that they get just straight away. Hands nights are bad, but like, yet you have to appreciate the idea of like, I don't want PM, what the fuck, just new game. Fuck, Jesus. Like, a busload. Like a bus. And they've already been drinking on the bus because it's a bus for drinking. These fucking text adventures that break my fucking shit. I don't get why it's these. Are you fucking serious? This is the Batune guy. I am like genuinely kind of annoyed at that. Because it's just these fucking things, and I don't know why they fucking... I don't know what part of these pieces of shit just breaks everything. Like, again, I've got, you know, I have auto-save state on. That's fine, because I have auto-save state set in fucking DOSBOX Pure, and it works on everything else. Like, I don't have a problem with, you know, actual games that have graphics. Yeah, who... Someone, like, find me Merl Goodman, which, that can't be a real name. Fucking Lord. I hate Merl Goodman. I don't know how from beyond the fucking start. Yeah, thank you. No, don't report the problem to Microsoft. I don't think they'll care. I'm fucking tempted to just look up Merl Goodman and just pre-delete all of his shit. Cause I mean, there's video evidence of my complaint. That's the part. This isn't like some bizarre thing that's just occurring in my mind or I fucked something up. Because I do, you know, I fuck with emulators a lot. Alright? Like, I do this a lot. I am used to the shit that they can pull. And there's a lot of weird shit. You know? I've been using Retroarch for like fucking, you know, 6 or 7 years. The museum. I want to know where he lives, if he's still alive, and if failing that, I want to know where he's buried. I want his skull. I want Merle's skull. I just want it. Because whatever the fuck was going on in his brain, I think has some kind of power that persists beyond him. You are Professor Bob Jumpalot. And you must find the sacred statue that was left by the Bobbits, an ancient tribe of headhunters. Yeah, see, just like me. I wasn't ready. I don't think there's much to this game. Well, that can go suck a fuck. Look, see? Exited that one fine. Caverns of Bob behaves. It's just these Merl games. There's no, actually, fucking, you know what? Now I'm curious, and now I'm angry and curious. Where is this fucker? Come here, Merl. Come here. We's gonna have a chat. You know what they need? They need some kind of, like, fight boss. God damn it. Fine. Like, just fucking let me look at it. You minge. Alright. Now. I gotta do this, don't I? Come here. Come here. Come here, champ. Come here. We're gonna have a little thing here. Caveman City. Alright. What's in here? I don't know what a Diz is, but again, it shouldn't really matter. Look, where was one of these other fuckers? Castle Dr. Brain. Cavern of Chaos. I mean, that was what I just played, wasn't it? Caverns of Gink. What? What is in here? What do you do, Merl? Fucking Batune. Yeah, it's incompatible with DOSBox because his ghost demands to be played on an original machine. See, now here we're gonna play the exciting game of, like, boxes for shit with just lies, you know. Like, I just don't think you're allowed to do that. People complain about stuff being in trailers, or the trailers being, like, curated and not being really good demonstrations of, you know, what maybe the final gameplay is like, etc., etc. Or, you know, it's a cutscene. It's like, yeah, that's all valid. And then you look at the boxes they put on these things. It's just like, oh, okay, right, yeah, no, I'm just supposed to use my imagination. You know? Like, I'm some fucking child playing jacks before I go have a cigarette and then work in the mines. I haven't paid for WinZip, but I have pirated it. Just because there was a point where I was unzipping so much shit, it was just getting really annoying. Having to, like, just see the, you know, like... Oh, that was easy. Oh, Cthulhu just wasn't in the mood. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's the Bob guy. Alright, what's going on? This is the same dude. You can't fool me. Yeah, like, it's that fucking thing of, like, you know, and it's probably because I have a brain that is functionally perpetually on meth, but I don't want to use my imagination. It's going all the time. It's the same, it is the exact same fucking game. It wasn't even slightly different. It's just George jump a lot. I feel like I'm being pranked. You know, I'm just getting fucked with through time. I swear to Christ, if this crawls thing... Alright, at least it's slightly different. It's not, like, done by Crosstein or some shit. That Batune thing, that fucking Merl. That shit is just, that's fucked my day, that has. Oh, it's a 2-in-1. I'm gonna push color, but I'm gonna regret it. I have a fast computer. Wow, look at that. Apogee from 89, baby. I think I played this already, but like, slightly different. Oh, there we are. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, how do I whip? I'm pushing W, man. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Maybe I'm just meant to touch all the things and like, that's it. This is the same company that made fucking Turbo Overdrive. Alright, well that didn't do anything, so I guess we're just stuck there. Okay, I can't go through that. Well. Yeah, I pushed W. I pushed W. Believe me, I pushed W. Batune was a fucking other game by that Merl motherfucker. And it did the same thing. Trying to exit it for some reason crashed fucking Retroarch really fucking hard. And you'll notice me here exiting games in a way that doesn't freeze everything. And more complex games, too. Like actual games. Games with graphics. And yet, for some reason, something that this mutant has produced in 1985 has somehow managed to just fuck with, fine, little devils. Caves were just easy to draw, I suppose, That's one of these. What was that? I like how they didn't have the S for speed because it was doing sword mastery, so it had to be Z. I don't want to do that. I don't know that spell. Okay, yeah, I don't fucking want to cast a spell. I'd like to just walk around. Ah, fucking whatever. Oh, a little green guy came up to meet me. People play these things, Instead of using a timer on their phone, just counter the seconds in their head because it's easier. I bet they're one of those mutants that doesn't have, like, a mind's eye. I think those people are like the leftover Cylons from the end of Battlestar Galactica. Like how they kind of landed on Earth, but like 100,000 years ago. And they just sort of stuck around. I think the people who do that are like the descendants of the robots. The total absence of like a mind's eye or an inner voice is you're a fucking mutant. I want to put you in like, one of those functional MRI machines and poke you. This game requires an IBM PC. Neat. I like that in the game's just an option. Use this character. Character's name. Mop. Fighter or sorcerer. Well, isn't that the fucking, would you like a freen? What? I have a freen? Is that friend? My special area. It's a monster attack. Fight. Ah, the orc hit me. That's some bullshit. It's one of those things I think about a little about just you know, like, well, what if this kind of shit just sort of stuck around, you know, as like a just an accepted element of how games worked. Like you just start, you know, something like Skyrim or you know whatever the fucking space one they got is, and it's just you just plonked in a fucking room and there's a stairway, and then just something kicks a door down and goes and kills you, and it's still all these really good graphics and everything else is more or less the same. But there's just this accepted fuck you element to how every game starts, and like we don't ever question it because it's just how games work. This is games. You know, it's like all the stuff that people sort of, you know, wound up taking from Tolkien. Imagine if Tom Bombadil was just one of the standard cliches of like fantasy and even sci-fi, just, you know, anything, any unreal fiction, you know? Like just at some point there'd just be this absurd, almost self-insert god character to just go ha 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 fuck you and just completely take you out of it. Yeah, it was a D&D game. A lot of these are, you know, anything caves, dungeons, castles, it's just fucking it's all D&D. All right, fine. Hmm. Hmm. Would you like to read the instructions? Nah, it's a bunch of poof shit. In the Caves of Dianti, which is a text adventure game, you, the player, play the part of an archaeologist who has been trapped in a complex of caves on an alien planet. I shan't. That text adventure game fucking exited reasonably well. God, I am bored of caves. I don't want to be in caves anymore. I don't think there's been no good cave. Oh, look at this. This might actually be something approximating a game. It comes on a CD. That was a big deal back in the day. Cave Bat. Oh, goddamn it. Cave Wars, Cave Wars, Cave Wars. Anyone else remember the Crane Wars sketch? Okay. Let's just get to it. Come on. Cube, katana, rifle. Random Ibito. I don't know what that means. Libido? No. Kaka. Namari. Human. Okay. Troll. Oh, look at him. Ah, it's one of the Rock Lords. Those guys sucked. Alright, giant rat. Poo monster. I mean, look, Gakar looks pretty swish. Thrust jab the Gakar. It's a city game. I thought it was gonna be a bit like Fallout, but with like a little sword guy. You know? I didn't think it was gonna be a city fucking build. I don't want to build cities, man. I want to be a Gakar with a sword. Why would you put me through that? Why would you let me see a sword and not let me fucking walk around with it? That's no. You can't fuck with me like that. That's teasing me. You know, that's just mean. Like, look, that doesn't say sim, you know? Like, that's the wrong cover. If I get this Cave Wars and I see this shit, I'm like, oh, yeah, alright. There's probably, like, you know, action. Like, I could be tricked into purchasing this game. You know, like, look at that. I thought that was what, I thought, like, you know, it was gonna be like Fallout. You click and, you know, it wouldn't be like, alright, a full tilt action game, but at least something would happen, you know, there'd be an event. And instead, like that, you you can't lie to me. Cave Wars. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. Quick, build some shit. I hope you like mining. Get out of my mine! I hate you, Cave Wars. Today has just all been lies and shenanigans. Everything has sucked. What is this, Polish Tron? Turn-based strat, yeah, that doesn't... Turn-based strategy games should have turn-based strategy covers. Like, if it were like that screaming guy and a human, and they were both over some kind of map or board, and they were, like, using their brains, that's a fair representation of QZXA. God, imagine... That is just terrible. Imagine if that became the standard somehow. I mean, it wouldn't, because they're not, like, you know, people have to play games with their hands. I won! Well, that's a highlight of the day. You know, because that's fucking with the fucking real-time strategy people too, you know. They might have walked by that going, I don't want to play an action game. I want a game where I fucking have a job. You know, you're just fucking yourself twice. Ah, God, I remember CD, man. We had this. This was like one of the first fucking games I had. This is how I learned how to... It kind of fucked me up a little bit, because, like, in order to get it to run on DOS, you had to, like, you know, you go change directory to CD man, but it was like CD / CD man. And so I didn't realize CD was like a command, you know? Like, it took me ages to fucking get past that. Same old CD man, baby. I wonder if the... I mean, it's running a tad fast. Where are you? Oh no! That's the most interesting thing about CD man, is the little death animation. Actually, you know what? You know what I will do? I will play CD Man 2, because you know why? I never got a chance to play CD Man 2. I'd see the little ads for it when you played CD Man and you died or whatever. Like, it would go, game over, here's, like, you know, CD Man 2. And I'd be like, ah. What the fuck? That's amazing. Identify this fire. I know that's like a fucking thing, you know, the whatever the fuck. I'm not CD man. Oh, they probably got yelled at. They're probably like, hey, that's like just stealing. I don't know. You tried to chase me. You tried to touch my bum. But then, for whom the bum touches. That's right. I got it, like, when they're black, they look like, you know, just regular spiders, so I keep thinking, oh, okay, that's gonna hurt me. I swear I've got, like, a key. Oh well, whatever. That was disappointing. I waited probably 30 years to play, or 35 years even, to play CD Man version 2. And it's just, they turned him into like a fat white mogwai. I don't want you anymore, CD Man. Never meet your heroes. Cephalus. Oh, hey, Brazil. Prego West Quabla. Okie dokie. Jugger, which... Oh, that hurt. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Q... Okay, oh. I push a button. There we go. Okay, O. Oh no! O and P is left and right, A and Q is up and down. What the fuck? I looked down for a second. Nothing appears to be happening. Oh, okay, something happened. Momentum is approprios. I don't know. Go, little guy. Alright, I got E. Oh, no. Fuck. There. Oh, look, no, 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 no touching. Piss, fuck, fart. That's the second E I've got. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck off. This is bullshit. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I just do... Ah, I've got a little shot. Puntos. Nuevo recordo. No, I don't want to record all my nombre. I'll nombre you. Goodbye. Wait a minute, did I keep Sea Dogs? Or have I not come up to that yet? I did keep Sea Dogs, okay. Cell block A. Alright. That's concerning. It has graphics, but it has, like, weird stock graphics, which... This could be like an ancestor of the Slovenian titty shooters, and they're not as polished as their modern cousins. Okay. Alright. Whoop. Okay, so I think we're supposed to try and escape. Is that what we're doing here? Alright, I've got jump. Oh, and a punch. I think this is like a fight. I think I'm supposed to go over there and, like, hit him. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, no, careful, careful. Up being jump and climb is not convenient, you know? Ah. I think this is like Prison Smash Brothers, which is where a lot of melee players are going to end up. So that was funny. I'm a winner. I broke the game. I mean, look. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's very 1999, that game. It feels like a, huh. Okay, so this will be like God of War -10. Okay. Celtic. Am I going to... Kawaii doing like a Celtic game is weird. From its Imagination series. Oh, I see. They just made up the Celts. I knew it wasn't a real history. It all makes sense. A kind of nonsense language just can't be... Did that island just moon me? Well, you know, if you don't like it, stay out of my cave. Alright. Days of yore, brave race we were, hearty steeds and men of valor, now huddled round like frightened shit biscuit fuck cunt. I'm not, you know, you gotta let me read this with some level of cadence. Kawaii. Like, I do really hope that Steph does that. I mean, they're probably as normal as people who have basically lived in pro wrestling their whole lives can be, which, I mean, probably ain't great. Hello! Why am I not allowed to skip any of this? Like, I don't need to see all this, you know? This is my, like, this is my heritage, this is my race memory. I don't need this, you know, fucking, yeah, just, you know, sitting down with an axe. Everyone loves that. And this is in a time and a place when a throne was literally just a chair too, because people had only just invented chairs. Before that, you just had to sit on the slowest kid you could find, you know? It is interesting. I like that we're getting, like, we're sort of drifting, we're sort of getting away from the carnies, you know? Like, not entirely, but, like, Vince is, like, you know, because Triple H isn't a carny. Not in the same way Vince McMahon is. Vince McMahon is a fucking carny. You know, like, there aren't, nothing's getting, like, full tilt run by proper fucking carnies anymore. Like, you know, Billy Corgan is just a dipshit. Oh, fucking Jesus. Just bring the CG on me. Let me fucking... Maybe ah, fuck, I gotta click. Observe a demo game. Alright, I don't even know what type of game this is. Welcome. I have long awaited your coming. The island of Erd, its people have endured the curses of Bala for far too long. Ah, Christ. It's gonna be like a fucking... Okay. Is this like a Celtic history simulator or some shit? Yeah, I mean, that's basically me. Fuck me. All of this to get to, like... Yeah, I don't... Let me see what the game's like. At least it's not just like a fucking sky shot of something. Ah, shit. Christ, that was not worth the journey. This is why nobody speaks Celt. Yeah, like, I will say something for Celtic Tales. That has a weird amount of actual Celtic shit in it, and it's done by Koei, which is fascinating to me. You know, this is very funny. Because people like to pretend like culture's something you gotta be like it's genetic. You gotta, like, somehow have some sort of DNA claim to the heritage to understand it, and that's just fucking stupid. That's a moron position. I mean, culture's just it's just a bunch of stories. Stories and hats, mostly. Vizutech. Like, any idiot can do it. People want to isolate this shit behind DNA so they can have some claim to it that they don't actually have. Because if you take it away, they're pathetic losers who are completely empty because they need something else. They're not enough themselves. Oh, I think I just fucked up my fucking... I didn't really want to play a tournament. I guess we're playing a tournament. Okay, no. Practice, yeah, alright. Play match. Play tennis. I mean, there's worse. Well, there is no inheritance. That's the thing. There's no that you know. It's like saying my dad can beat up your dad. It's meaningless. You know, people rather than face the reality that they're just a small thing in a vast universe, they have to festoon themselves in stuff and like a little security blanket. You know, and so many people do this. Like, 'cause it really is just most of the fucking planet. Titty! I kind of live center court tennis. It worked. And look, you know what? A basic tennis game is usually pretty fun. And you know what's also fun? Titty! Like, you're not thousands of years, nobody is. Nobody is thousands of years. It doesn't matter how old your history is, meaningless. Every fucking human walking around today has abandoned some dumb fucking cultural practice that, like, their great-granddad would have found the most important thing in the goddamn universe. Ah, don't hide the titty from me. Wait, is EGA better or worse? I can't remember. Mouse. I'm gonna see what the graphics options give me. CGA. Whoa! Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it old style. I mean, we're talking below average, it looks. Okay. What's happening? I'm not even doing anything. I think it's just going by itself. Huh? This is more annoying. Huh? Am I playing Connect 4? Goal is 18. I don't know what... That's more hassle than dealing with a real woman. I don't want to do that. What are you hoping to teach me there? Oh yeah, like every woman gets her tits out when you've beaten her at Go. That's just awful. I don't know what Reversey is. That sounds made up. So, want to play Reversey? That's one of those card games you just played at home and didn't have any rules, isn't it? F1? Alright. I've been centimpeded. Centipede isn't very fun. That's just reality. There are people who enjoy that shit. Huh. I think there might have been other centipedes. Oh. Who has the superior centipede? See, that centipede doesn't even look like he's trying to really kill me. He just wants attention, I think. Alright. It does look like Atari has whatever the fuck this is. Some guy's version of Centipede. Ooh. Yep. No! Well, we learned a valuable lesson. Don't think that somebody else's homemade version of Centipede. You know what the crazy thing is like good Centipede is 7 kilobytes. And yet bad Centipede is 25 kilobytes. That's development bloat for you, you know? Fucking look at that. A game that's 7 kilobytes. Single 7. Not even 10. That disrupts me, you know? Like, I know they're small. I know. But just, fuck, man. You know? Downloaded Robocop yesterday, and it's like, oh, it's 31 gigabytes. I'll just, you know, I'll give it 20 minutes. I'll watch something or something while it's downloading. 7 kilobytes. If you Google image search 7 kilobytes, the first image that comes up will probably be bigger than 7 kilobytes. Progress. And you know the frustrating thing is I'm not going to get to see the fucking end of it. That's what, you know, that's what I want. I want some immortality. I just want to see what happens. I don't want a big fucking castle that, you know, everyone has to dance around because I don't care. Central Intelligence. This will be kind of a management sim. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to, like... Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm beginning to suspect that that is not the game. Blah, 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 blah. Play. I don't wanna do that. Arrow key select, space to hear FX, return to quit. Nah. Alright. Jesus. Hello, Johnson. Okay. Hey, look at that, a mouse. Ugh. We really are in the CIA. Alright, agent third class. Alright, I would like to pay some thugs to... What the... I mean, what it lacks in any measurable form of fun, it makes up for in accuracy, so I'll give it that. I mean, once again, though, you know, like... Know your audience. If you're making a game that only the deeply autistic are going to enjoy, you don't need to do this. If anything, this is going to, like, drive them away. You know, that guy's wearing some kind of glasses, I can't see his eyeballs, now I'm getting tense. You know? Now I can't recognize if that's even a face. For all I know, that might be a salad. You know, the cover should just be like this. You know? Everything's just an option you can click. You're not being asked to interpret social cues. Centurions! Excellent. 2 kids drinking wolf. That's how you found a city. Run bat. Wolf milk. 400 years out of the founding. Okay, great. Every time, it's a lie. Every time. The people are rebellious. Hold games. Well, what do you want from me? People are angry. You can't, like, fucking, you know... What even is money in this world? Like, is it wolf milk? Do I have to, you know... Rustle up a big pile of fucking city-founding babies. The seas have not been kind to me. The seas have... No, I know what the fucking currency is. I'm just making fun of, like, you know... The idea that when you have, like, that much power, you gotta, like, really worry all that much about... Like, because you could just say, hey, when we take this, we have the money. Fanciful fun with super fund. I don't know. This game is about being an employee of a world-renowned and extremely profitable consulting firm. Jeffrey P. Robinson. Person who doesn't understand what fun is. That one exited. I'm going to hunt Merl. You know? Just release me from this. I don't know. I don't think about the Empire much. I think about the Republic because I'm not a fucking moron. I have such contempt for anyone who thinks about the past, imagining themselves to be the fucking hero. It's just masturbatory wank fantasy. You'd have been a peon and someone would have hit you in the head with a stick and you'd have died. Welcome in the game. Imagine your buttons being caps lock and left shift. Escape, finish, bonus type, welcome. Well, it surprised me. Give it that. Ah, look, there it is. Yeah, look at it go. I don't even know what the fucking game... never mind. Don't think about it. It's gone now. It can't hurt you anymore. This can. Invalid key. Invalid key. I don't have a fucking... I don't have a number fucking thing on my shit, because why would I? You know, I'm not a fucking primitive. Oh, I need a keyboard with a special section just for numbers, so I can... do taxes, spreadsheet shit, I don't know. It's like the morons out there trying to peddle fucking numeric fucking fighting game notation as being better. God, those people are stupid. Like, if it was like the clock, that would make sense. But no, it's the fucking numpad. You know, that thing that people playing fighting games on consoles have. Idiots. And they say it's shorter, and it's not. It's only shorter if you, like, write the word half circle forward in full fucking, you know, words, which people don't. I'm sure it's useful in programming. And, you know. Yeah. HCF. Half circle forward. Not everyone speaks English. That doesn't matter. Not everyone has a fucking numpad near them. I thought it was, you know, when I first saw it, I thought it was like the phone. Because, like, that was just what was around. No, you know, the numpad. The numpad on the fucking, you know, the keyboard that you're obviously playing a video game with, because... And the wild thing is, it's the fucking anime dipshits as well. And, like, none of those games were on PC for ages. Like, people still show up to fucking things with, like, PS3s that have all their fucking BlazBlues and fucking under nuts in balls shit. And they're there going, yeah, you know, just fucking 26581. It's like... because HCFX2 is fewer characters than fucking 41236, 41236, which is what they do. They fucking write it out like that. It's easier. No, it isn't. You're dumb.
Type in your name and press return.
They let me call myself Anus.
Hey kids, it's time for another exciting coloring book adventure. So please give a warm dinosaur welcome.
That's him.
Chadwick is about to get molested.
Boo! Boo!
That's him.
He touched me.
That's him.
Hittin' Ryan, I'm reporting you to various authorities. That's too much. I can't hear someone playing fucking Dark Souls with a mouse and keyboard and see a dinosaur about to get molested at the same time. That is just a notch too far. Oh. Just... Alright, whatever this is. Chagunitsu. Like, you can play fighting games using a keyboard. You know, there was a time when I had, like, X-Men Children of the Atom for, like, PC. And, you know, the controller I had 6 buttons, but it plugged into the fucking printer port and just, it did not acknowledge there were 6 buttons on it, right? And there was no, like, well, I'll just map it. None of that existed. So I was like, alright, I gotta play fucking, you know, I wanted to play. It was arcade, X-Men Children of the Atom. It was really fucking good. And... you know, I had to play the fucking thing using... Huh, I thought that was an explosion. I suppose that's silly of me. You know, using the fucking keyboard. It's like, alright. Okay. Did not expect that. Don't know why that happened. Well, I don't know if I want to go just yet, you know. Maybe I want to get all of these little things. Oh, that can go. And like, you know, it's functionally what a hitbox is today. Except back in those days, keyboards would for some mysterious reason not allow you to touch certain volumes of buttons at once. Like, I don't know if this was universal, but I don't know, it might have been the operating system and the way it interacted, but like, you couldn't push QWE at the same time. The computer would just beep. It wasn't a keyboard shortcut either, I looked. So, I couldn't get 3-punch, and there was just you couldn't map a button to 3-punch. So I had to like, have WER be like that, and like, using the fucking, you know, arrow keys as my goddamn things. And still fucking, you know, trying to beat Magneto with that. Just a fucking nightmare. Ah, hell yeah, baby dicks. Finally. Does that say John Farnham? It can't. Okay, there's additional apps and versions. We are getting dangerously close to Australian culture. Dude, this was an old-timey keyboard. This was in like, I don't know, 2003 or something? I can't quite remember. Is this Go again or some shit? God, fucking ass. That can eat my ass. Alright, now this should be interesting. Or worrying. I mean, I'm kind of... Alright. So I'm sort of confused by that. Neither of those is what I want. Is there something called John Farnham chain reaction? Huh. That's weird. It's legitimately strange. Alright, that's gonna be some fucking looking at that shit later fucking issues. Okay. I didn't even get a weird John Farnham CD-ROM game. Everything today has sucked. Well, at least this is the last one. I don't even know if I can pronounce Nagadia. I think I've just N-worded myself. Challenge of the 5 Realms. Yeah, it's not Tetris, it's columns. So there's like 2 basic fucking dropping shit types that you'll run into. One of them is obviously Tetris, which has shapes. The other is columns, which will usually just be like a single line of 3 different things. And you got, rather than shapes, it's about making the different things touch.
Welcome, adventurers, to the kingdom of Alonia.
No, no! What you propose is not enough for the New Year's celebration I desire. I want this to be the greatest celebration in Alonia's history.
Excellent.
It's been 1,000 years since my ancestors claimed the throne. I want the entire world to share my joy on this historic occasion. Son, pay attention! Stop reading those ridiculous books. I swear, the boy is...
Okay. Oh, look at that guy.
I am Caveman. Though I come to you now as a mere term, yet and destroy
Another trickery.
I like how I'm dressed like a wiggle.
I hope you are wiser than your father, boy. Bring the crowd to Castle Fierce and hand it over to me on New Year's Day. Heed my command, for I have cast a plague of darkness upon the land. Deliver the crown and I'll release the world from my spell.
What about you little fellas? You just leaving them here? I'm sad. Time to read books. Grant Clesodor. Fine. What would that do? Exit 2 game? Alright. Huh. Tits. Ah, well, shit. I wonder if this is going to be different. I wonder if anything will change. I wonder if tomorrow it'll just all be better. I'm unable to continue. Oh, I'm able to continue now, am I? Oh, That's a very different game. It's a very different game. Just let me play. Shit. What the fuck is going on? I think I'm in a helicopter. Why do they make me work so hard for all of this? Why? Why must I live this? Oh, I'm loving like, oh, okay, no, I think that's a guy being painted. It's hard to tell the difference between the guy being painted there with like the fucking Michelangelo's David, and it just looks like he's doing a flying kick. Oh, Christ. At least there's like a guy looks exploded. The Knights of Ballytogue. That, you know, that was fun for people in the in olden times. I think part of how I just gotta remind myself that my dad grew up shitting in a can in the backyard, you know? That I have to keep that in mind. 'Cause that's the fucking piece that pulls it all together. That just explains it. That's the Clarissa that explains it all. That was a bummer of a day. Having Merl sneak up on me is such a fucking bummer, man. I don't have, you know, that was a knife between the ribs. It got in there and it's poked something important, and it just fucked me up. You know, I struggled to recover after that. It was just, hello, I'm here through time to break your computer somehow. What was his name? What was his full name? I need to hunt him down. He's probably dead. I mean, that was 85. You know, that's 40 years ago, getting close. Oh, yeah, then, you know, 30 maybe, 70s, you know, could be in the 70s or 80s, which, if nothing else, would make it a very easy fight for me, you know. I wouldn't even have to really train. Like, I wouldn't even have to do anything about my cardio. I just roll up on him heavy, you know. Thunk, smack. He had it coming. As evidence, I would like the jury to play one of Merl's games. The defense rests. Merl Goodman. I'm not mugging anything. I'm not taking anything of his except his eternal soul. That I'm gonna keep on like a micro SD card I put in a box and forget about. Just a little fucking, you know, a little fine line of fucking marks and it just says Merl Soul. Pick it up. Put it back. That's where Merl's soul lives. All of them in 1989 text adventures, and all of them broke DOSBox. Where are we? Merl Goodman. No, not Merl Haggard. Merl Goodman. Damn it. Merl Goodman. Merl K. Goodman, 89 years old, Melbourne, Florida. Could be him. This one that's age 107. I don't think there's a Merl that's under 60 years old. That I'm pretty sure about. I mean, we've made that discovery if nothing else. Alright, so yeah, Florida's like weird. Ah, he is dead. Damn it! He escaped me. I have to visit his grave. I have to find where he's buried. Explaining to his grandchildren. Alright, look. Okay? I just want to see it. Just give me 5 minutes alone with it. 5 minutes alone with Merl's, Mr. Goodman's grave. Just you know, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, you sound stressed. You're probably overthinking things. You know, you're probably stressed out in real life too. You know, you probably stress yourself an awful lot. Take Merl's advice and just don't worry about it. All right. So where are we? The number's down again to 1663, but it does that every time the money comes out. I don't know if anyone is signed up and dead or like attached to a bank. Can you just not be in there? Like, 'cause that's annoying. Like, I'd rather know where. Like, yeah, like if your card's declined, can you not figure that out? 'Cause unless you like, it's like $1 or $2. Like, it can't be that much. Or did fucking, you know, did they change a bunch of shit again and just fucking block everyone's cards? Like, 'cause nothing's behind the fucking Patreon wall, I don't think. You know, like, you're not getting anything. Oh. Why try to divine anything out of it? I don't want rum. I don't drink. You know. It's like sending me bottles of human penises. It's just like, it's not really for me. Alright. Make number go up. Alright. Don't make me track you down like I tracked and killed Merl Goodman. We'll establish that as the law. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. I beat Merl K. Goodman to death. And he was old. But, you know, spry for an old bugger. You know, he knew why I was there almost immediately. That was the best part. It's just unspoken. My postman disguise just saw right through it. This kind of an unspoken moment of connection. And he charged at me with a bayonet. But like, burly as I am, I can be quite nimble. Dodged him like a matador. It was a lot like the last fight between like Obi-Wan and fucking, you know, Darth Maul. You know, he came at me in rage. But by this stage of my quest, I had become calm in my purpose. Just crack, just straight on the back of the neck. Then I watch the life flicker out of his eyes. Inner peace. Right. Well, as usual, make the number go up, or I'll throw bricks at you. And watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.